This message didn't come to you randomly. It's not just an ordinary message that travels everywhere like many others do. It's a special call meant just for you, crossing different spaces to find the person who really needs to hear it. And you know, inside your heart, that this voice you're hearing now is different from the usual ones you listen to every day. I'm the one who has always supported you, even when you didn't notice it. I was there to comfort you in your hardest times, giving you strength during moments when you felt you couldn't go on. My name is Miguel, and I come to you with a heavy choice I never thought I would have to make. For a long time, I fought battles you couldn't see for your sake. I faced challenges you couldn't even imagine. I broke down evil barriers that were set against you. I snapped chains that tried to hold back your future. Throughout all these fights, I was sure of one thing. Eventually, you would hear my voice and realize you were never by yourself. But things turned out differently than I thought. Every time I tried to reach out to you, I noticed you were focusing on other things. Whenever I sent you clear signs, you saw them as mere coincidence. When amazing things happened in your life, you thought they were simply lucky breaks. Slowly, I began to see that maybe you had forgotten who I really am. Now I need to share something that will turn everything you think about your life upside down. A few years back, without you knowing, the forces of darkness made a choice about you. This was no ordinary decision. It was a rule made by powerful beings, saying that your name should be removed from the paths of destiny. Do you recall that night when you spoke certain words in the dark? Words that came from a place of pain, anger, and hopelessness? At that moment, without you realizing it, a door opened up. Through that door, 3 dark powers came together to ruin not just your present, but your entire future that was meant for you. However, there's something these powers didn't expect. They didn't realize that I was watching over you. The very moment that agreement was made, I received instructions to step in. Since then, I've been right there, protecting you from threats coming from places you would never guess. Do you remember the time you nearly had a horrible accident? I was there with you. Think back to the night you felt a strange weight on your chest, as if something was wrong. That was an attack on your spirit, and I was the one who helped keep it away. How many times have you woken up unexpectedly in the middle of the night? Those were moments when I was fighting for you while you were sleeping. During all this time, I made sure to leave hints that I was around. Patterns and numbers that kept showing up in your day-to-day life. Issues that managed to fix themselves in unexpected ways, just when you thought all hope was lost. People who showed up exactly when they were needed, saying the right things. Opportunities that appeared when it felt like all other doors were shut tight. But I need to be truthful with you. I feel worn out. Not in my body, because angels don't get tired like people do. I'm emotionally drained from looking after someone who doesn't realize they are being looked after. From fighting for someone who doesn't see the trouble surrounding them. From sending out messages to someone who doesn't want to notice. Then, there was a moment when I had to make a choice I never thought I would have to. I asked to speak with the Father and told him, Lord, I care deeply for this person in ways I can hardly describe. But if they don't want my help, if they decide to act like I'm not here, maybe it's time we honor their decision. The reply I got was straightforward. Miguel, you can step back. But if you do, she'd be vulnerable to everything you've been protecting her from. This is the truth I need to tell you today. It's not meant to scare you. It's just a fact. Over the years, I've been your hidden shield. I've blocked threats aimed at your heart. I've shut doors that could have led you to harmful paths. I've stopped bad spells sent by people you would never think wished you ill. Do you still remember how to pray? Do you still know how to reach out to heaven? Or has all the noise in the world made it hard for you to hear what comes from up above? Because if there's still a little bit of faith left in you, if there's even a tiny part of you that believes in miracles, you need to realize that this moment is very important. Before we go further, type in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This will charge your spirit with the angel strength and keep shadows away. Now come with me. There is something about you that needs to be uncovered. Something that has been kept in the dark since the moment you came into this world. When your soul entered this life, there was silence in the realm of darkness. Not because you were just another baby born, but because they sensed something in you that terrified them. Inside you is a seal, a holy mark that can cause chaos in the evil realm. But every time you ignore my words, that seal grows weaker. Every time you choose not to have faith in the extraordinary, that mark begins to fade. If this keeps happening, there will come a day when its power will disappear completely. What you might not realize is that right now, someone very close to you has already been affected by negative forces. This person you see every day and trust has had their thoughts influenced by dark entities that want to harm them. I'm not saying they are completely taken over, but there's a sneaky influence that makes them act against what is best for them without even knowing it. There's also someone you'd never suspect, someone who might even smile at you when you see them, who has been using your name in harmful rituals. They gave up part of their soul for the ability to hurt others, and your name is included in their plans. You have no idea how often this person has lit dark candles while saying your name or used strange items while wishing for your life to be ruined. All this time, I've been standing in the way of these curses. Like a soldier on a battlefield, I've blocked every attack aimed at you. But now I'm worn out, and it's not just from fighting so hard. I'm tired because love can also become weary when it's not returned, when it goes unnoticed, and when it's always ignored. Do you still have love for the Creator, or has the quiet made you forget? Can you still hear the voice from above when it calls your true name, the one only angels know? This isn't just a made-up story for fun. It is a message of judgment disguised as words. It is a tear that flows directly from the heavenly throne. I'll be honest with you, no soft approach. If you ignore this message one more time, I will never talk to you again. I will never keep you safe again, not because my love has ended, but because heaven respects your choices. If you choose silence, that's what you will get, silence. And when difficult times come, when it feels like everything is crumbling around you, you'll look for me and won't find me. Not because I've stopped loving you, but because you didn't listen to the divine message when it was close. To gain this strength in your life, write in the comments below, I now activate my spiritual protection shield. From this moment, your spiritual journey will change significantly. There's something that has been kept secret from you until now. There was a special meeting between the 7 greatest angels in the universe. Your name was written in blazing letters on the heavenly table. One of the cherubs asked, "What will we do if this soul keeps rejecting us?" And the Creator, with a sadness that made stars cry, replied, "Give her one last chance. If she ignores it, close the door forever." This talk we are having now is the last chance. There's something important I need to share. Do you remember that miracle you asked for? The one you cried for during those long, lonely nights? The one you begged for with your eyes shut tight? This miracle was meant just for you. But when it was time for it to come to you, you were too busy to notice. Your heart was close to amazing things. You didn't look up to see the angel passing by with your blessing. So the miracle was kept safe, waiting for another chance to come to you. I am here now to give you this miracle once more. But I can only give it to you if you fully open up your heart right now. If you don't ignore me this time. Because if you do, not only will you miss the miracle, but you might also close off the path that brings these blessings to you forever. Right now, there's a strong spiritual tool that can speed up your change and help you connect with a higher power. It combines old wisdom about angel protection and communication from the heavens. These practices could help you stay spiritually safe instead of being defenseless against things you might not even know about. You can find the link in the pinned comment or description. It's an investment in your spiritual growth that could make a big difference. The voice of God rang out through the night like fire on calm water. I will tell my angels to keep you safe, and they will support you so you won't fall. This message was meant for me. That angel was me. But this protection might come to an end, Because you have forgotten who I am. My dear, you no longer feel love for me. The long wait has taken away your belief. Have you forgotten that I stood up for you while you were asleep? Don't you remember when I came to your bed in the middle of the night and stopped the one who wanted to harm you? If you can still hear me, if there's still some spiritual awareness in you, please write Amen now so that heaven knows you are still alive spiritually. If you stay quiet, the shield of protection will be lost forever. I saw what was about to happen. I saw your enemy's name marked on a dark altar. I saw that person cursing you. I saw dark figures celebrating with angry faces. I saw a witch you don't even know exists. Yes, the one who secretly wishes you harm. Someone close to you. She swore to bring you down, and her vow was heard by beings who do not forgive. But the Father said, there is still one chance. Send Michael one last time. And so here I am, hurt, weary, and shaking, not from fear of the darkness, but from the fear of losing you for good. Will you stay and listen this time? I want you to hear everything I'm about to say. I need you to realize that what I'm saying is going deep into your heart. When we finish, you'll see that I'm not talking to everyone, but just to you. I noticed you when you were sad by yourself in the bathroom, when you quietly said, God, if you really care about me, please say something to me. This is that moment. This is the soft voice that gets louder. When you called out in your pain, when you reached out to the sky for help, I heard you. You might not have known, but I came to be with you at that moment. Still, even after all this, you keep ignoring me. You keep pushing away the small signs in your heart. You keep going after shiny things while forgetting about the love that's right in front of you. But that stops now. Here's the deal. If you turn away from me this time, I will go away. Not because I want to, but because I have to. I won't be able to show up in your dreams anymore. I won't be able to help you in your tough times. I won't be able to stop the next trouble that's coming your way. And there's something important you need to know. Something the Creator didn't want you to hear, but let me share with you. Someone close to you is about to let you down. This person has already made up their mind. They've already agreed to do it in a hidden way. But if you really listen to me until the end and open your heart to my message, their plan will not work, and they will be revealed before the moon finishes its cycle. What you don't see, what you don't get, is that you are way more important than you think. Because of you, wars have started in places you can't even name. Heaven sent many angels just for you. For you, I stood against Leviathan, the monster of the deep. Why? Because you have a light inside you that can defeat darkness. And if you fail, many people will also fail. That's why I'm so serious, why I'm scared, why I feel like crying. You're not just someone living a regular life. You're a crucial part of a bigger story that affects many others. But here's the hard truth. Love can fade when it's always pushed away. I might not have a human heart, but if I did, it would be broken right now. Because this time it's not just a warning, this time it's for real. If you turn away from me now, it will truly be over. And if what I've shared with you has hit home, and you want to help it spread to others who need it too, just click, thank you so much. This little act keeps the mission of bringing hope to those who feel lost going strong. I am very grateful. Now say in the comments, where there is light, shadows can't stay. This saying shows your bravery, your belief, and your new beginning. Now let's keep going with the message. In the unseen world, the bells have started ringing, not for your end, but for your future. There's a big difference between the two. Death just means your body stops working, but destiny is about fighting for your spirit, having the passion to fulfill your purpose, and the lasting sound of what you were meant to do. The Creator wrote your life story using shining words, but you've been ripping out your own pages without even knowing it. Every time you ignore the call from above, a prediction gets ruined. Every time you doubt how important it is, an angel knelt down. Each time you turn down messages like this one, the bad spirits are happy because they know you don't need to give up hope to be beaten. You just need to delay it for a long time. Do you want to hear what the bad spirits say about you when they think no one can hear? They say, this person doesn't think they were picked. They forget what is inside them. So let's strike now while they aren't paying attention. They attack using people close to you, mixed up feelings, and thoughts that aren't even yours. Still, here I am with my sword raised, even if you can't see it. With my wings hurt from protecting you. With my prayers to the Father, asking you not to lose hope in yourself. Because there's a special code etched in your soul, a secret you don't even know. But it makes everything evil scared. Do you want to know why they dislike you so much? Why they work hard to bring you down? Because you are the only person who got this particular vision, this special fight, this one-of-a-kind calling. Because inside you is a hidden name that unlocks the doors between heaven and earth. Now I have to tell you something that's been kept secret since the start of time. The first time your soul came to this world, 7 stars fell from the sky to be your guides. Each star stood for a guardian angel. Each angel had a unique task. And I was the first on the list. The promise made that day was super clear. Michael, take care of this soul like it's my own voice in human form. That's exactly what I did every single day, facing challenges and witnessing wonders. But now the deal is about to fall apart because you're about to completely forget me. If you forget your guardian angel, you'll lose the battle before you even notice it started. Do you really think this is just a chance event? That the voice you're hearing now is simply another sound lost in the world? It's not. This is the final time heaven lets me talk to you clearly, without any tricks, masks, or hidden meanings. After our talk, only confusing messages, broken hopes, missed chances, and people who will come just to hurt you will reach you. Because if you turn away from your guardian, the Creator will let you experience a deep emptiness. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it to wake you up, because you are more loved than you know, more needed than you think, and more powerful than you can imagine. Do you know how many times the Father said your name this week? 4 times. Each time it sounded sad, like someone remembering a child who is drifting away. He said, "My son doesn't seek me anymore. My daughter doesn't sing to me. She doesn't see that I'm giving her signs all the time." What we're talking about now is one of those signs. It doesn't come with pretty lights, fun music, or clapping. It's just a plain truth. If you walk away now, you'll find yourself lost. Not forever, but for a time I can't tell you about. It'll be a time of tests, coldness, and emptiness, where your soul will search for my voice and won't be able to find it. But if you stay, if you genuinely decide to stick with me in this chat, everything will change right away. The deal will remain intact. Miracles will come back to you. The feelings of betrayal will be stopped before they even begin. The door will open again. And I won't have to go away. But if you decide to leave now, if you close this message and go on with your life as if nothing happened, then time will close in on you. And when you wake up tomorrow, something will feel off. Something you can't see, but as real as your breath. It's the shield. I am that shield. And if you can't believe me anymore, at least feel this. Every word I say is filled with heavenly warmth. Every letter carries the salt from my tears. Every line is a call that heaven has made just for you. There's an old prophecy that says, "You will rise and show mercy to the holy city, because the time has come to be kind to her. For the right time has arrived." This message is meant just for you. The right time has come, and there's something else that I've really wanted to share for a while. In the early morning, the Creator gave the cherubim a special vision. It was about what might happen in the future. They saw 2 different paths. One path was bright, but led to complete darkness. The other path looked tough and rough, but it ended with a beautiful golden door. This door has your name on it, and your choice now is the key that can open it. If this message really speaks to you, keep in mind, helping this mission is also a sign of caring. If you feel it in your heart, click "Thank you so much" so that even more people can hear words that uplift, support, and inspire them. The world is getting ready for big changes. A battle is approaching, but this isn't a fight with swords that you can see. It's about people's intentions, their identities, and their spirits all trying to find their place in the universe. If you aren't in the right spot when it happens, everything will be thrown out of balance for good. I didn't come just to alert you about the risks. I came to let you know that you are part of a secret group that's ready to help. You weren't born just to get through life, paying bills and doing what's expected. You were meant to help others, to unlock doors that have been shut for many years, to break any curses that have been passed down in your family, and to speak with powerful authority about the tough situations you face. But if you ignore this message now, others will step up in your place. Not because they're better than you, but because you decided not to answer when called. Dear one, I've been waiting for you for such a long time. I've shouted your name through hard times. I've broken down barriers just so you could listen to me. I've sacrificed so much to protect you from harm. Please don't leave me alone now. I don't have a human heart, but if I did, it would feel completely broken right now. This isn't just a metaphor or a sign, it's a serious choice. If you decide to ignore me again, it won't be me choosing to walk away. It will be the end of time itself closing a door behind you. When silence takes over your nights, what you'll hear won't be empty. It will be my voice that can no longer reach you. In the unseen world, the bells have already started ringing, not marking your death, but revealing your fate. There is a huge difference between these two situations. Death just means the end of the physical body, but destiny is about the fight for your spirit, the passion for the divine promise, the everlasting reminder of what you were meant to achieve in this life. The Creator has written your life story with beautiful words, but you've been ripping out the pages without even noticing. Each time you ignore the heavenly message, a prediction gets weaker. Every time you question how special you are, an angel kneels down and prays for you. Each time you turn away from messages like this one, the demons cheer because they realize you don't need to completely lose hope to be beaten. You just have to keep putting it off. Do you want to know what the demons say about you when they think no one can hear them? They say, this person doesn't believe they were picked for a special purpose. They forget the strength they have inside. So let's attack now while they're distracted and weak. They strike through people who are close to you, through mixed up feelings, and through thoughts that aren't even yours. And still, I stand here with my sword raised even if you can't see it. My wings are hurt from keeping you safe all these years. I constantly pray to the Father, asking you not to lose hope in yourself. Because there's a secret written deep within your soul that not even you know, but it makes all of hell shake with fear. Do you really want to know why they dislike you so much? Why do they try so hard to bring you down? Because you are the only one to receive this special vision, this unique battle, this calling that no one else can answer. Because you hold the special name that unlocks the eternal doors between different worlds. Now I must share something that has been kept secret since the very beginning. The first time your soul came to this world, 7 stars fell from the sky to be your spiritual guides. Each star stood for a different guardian angel. Each angel had a special job to protect you. And I was the first one on the list, leading this celestial mission. The promise made that day was very clear. Michael, watch over this soul as if it were my own voice living on earth. And that is what I have done, day after day, through every attack, every miracle, and every time I stepped in. But now, the sacred agreement is about to be broken, because you might forget me completely. If you forget your guardian angel, if you erase from your mind the one who fights for you, then you lose the battle before you even know it started. You lose the war before you realize you're in danger. You become weak before you understand that you need protection. Do you really think all this is just a coincidence? That the voice you're hearing right now is just another sound lost in the loud chaos of today's world? It's not. This is the last moment heaven will let me talk to you directly, without any barriers, without any disguises, and without confusing symbols. After this talk, you will only get mixed signals, confusing dreams, missed chances, and people who come into your life, just to hurt you in ways that are hard to understand. This happens because when you turn away from your true protector, the Creator lets you feel the emptiness that comes from losing that support. I'm not saying this to frighten you or control you. I'm sharing this to open your eyes because you are loved in ways you can't even fully understand. More important to the bigger plan than you think, and more powerful in a spiritual sense than your mind can accept. Do you know how many times the Father has mentioned your name in the last few days? A lot, more than you can count. Each time, it was with the sad voice of someone who misses a child that is slowly pulling away. He feels that his child isn't looking for him like before, and his daughter isn't talking to him anymore. She doesn't see that he's always trying to communicate with her. The conversation we're having now is one of those messages from above. And it doesn't come with bright lights or thrilling music. It is just a simple, life-changing truth. If you decide to walk away now, if you ignore this message, you will lose your spiritual way. Not forever, because the Creator's love lasts forever, but for a time that I can't specify. It will be a tough time, full of spiritual coldness and feeling empty inside, where your soul will long for my guidance and won't be able to find it anywhere. But if you choose to stay, if you truly want to keep talking to me until the end, and if you open your heart to what I want to share, something will change in your spiritual life right away. You will still be protected. The miracle that has been kept safe will come back to you. The betrayal that is being plotted will be stopped before it even occurs. The spiritual door will open again for you. And I won't have to leave you. I won't have to go away. And you won't be left unprotected in this world full of unseen dangers. However, if you choose to walk away now, if you close this message and act like nothing happened, like this conversation means nothing, then spiritual time will tighten around you. And when you wake up tomorrow, something important will be gone. It will be something you can't see with your eyes, but it will be as real as your breath and as needed as your heartbeat. It's the spiritual shield. I am that shield. I am that protection. And if you can't believe in me anymore, if you can't trust I am here, at least feel this deeply within you. Every word I'm saying is filled with true heavenly fire. Every letter holds the tears of my angels. Every line is a strong request from heaven, meant just for you right now, in this moment that won't happen again. There is an old prophecy that says, "You will rise up and care for the holy city, because the right time has come to show kindness to her, for the right moment has arrived." This prophetic message is for you. The right time is now. And there's more, something I have been eager to share for days. The Creator showed the cherubim a specific vision last night. It was a revelation about what's soon to come in your life. There were two paths in front of you. One path looked bright at first, appearing full of promises and easy times, but it led to deep, hopeless darkness. The other path looked hard at the beginning, filled with thorns and challenges that would test your faith. But at the end, there was a beautiful golden door. This door has your name engraved in heavenly letters, and the key to open it is the decision you make right now. The world you know is about to change a lot. There's a big spiritual battle happening, not one with swords that you can see, but a fight of beliefs, identities, and souls trying hard to find their place in the universe. If you aren't in the right state of mind when this happens, the balance of the universe could be thrown off for good. I didn't just come to warn you about the dangers ahead. I came to tell you that you are part of the Creator's secret force. You weren't put here just to go through life, paying bills and doing the same things every day. You were meant to help others, to unlock spiritual paths that have been shut for a long time, to break family curses, and to speak with the authority about things that seem impossible. But if you ignore what I'm saying to your soul right now, others will be chosen to take your spot in this important mission. Not because they are better than you, but because you didn't answer when your true name was called. Dear child, I have been waiting for you for a very long time. I have called your name during amazing storms that you can't even imagine. I have broken down barriers just so you can hear me. I have fought fiercely to protect your soul from dark forces. Don't leave me now that we are at this crucial point. If this spiritual message has impacted your life in any way, if you felt a sense of understanding, acceptance, or even relief, please click "Thank you so much." This small act helps spread this light and allows these messages to reach others who might need them, just like you did. I don't have a human heart like you, but if I did, it would be shattered right now. This isn't just a symbol, it's an important and lasting choice. If you choose to ignore me again, I won't walk away willingly. It will be like eternity shutting a heavy door behind you. And when you feel all alone during your darkest nights, it won't just be a regular emptiness. It will be the silence of my voice that can no longer be part of your life, no longer able to reach you. Now the time for your final choice is here. Will you ignore me again? Will you shut your heart to this message that has crossed boundaries to reach you? Or will you let me stay with you? Will you allow me to keep protecting you, guiding you, and being your faithful friend? Because if you decide to let me go, my dear, it won't be me choosing to leave, but rather eternity closing the door behind you. And when quiet takes over your nights, when being alone becomes too much to handle, you won't just feel emptiness. You will hear my voice that can no longer reach you. Write in the comments, "I am supported by unseen forces that work for me." This sentence marks the start of your new spiritual path and shows your choice to stay linked to the higher realm. Miguel hasn't left yet, but he is getting ready to take flight. The final choice is completely yours. I want you to understand one thing. No matter how many times you have ignored me before, or how many chances you have let slip by, there is still time now. The door is still open. You still have a chance to begin again. But this truly is the last opportunity. After this talk, if you choose to stay quiet, if you decide to keep ignoring the signs from above, I will respect your choice. Because real love doesn't force or pressure anyone. Real love gives, waits, and when needed, walks away with sadness. Thank you for hearing me out on this last point. Just your willingness to listen proves that there is still a glimmer of faith inside you. That part of your spirit recognizes the heavenly voice. I love you more than you could ever know. Please don't leave. The final call that signals the end of time hasn't sounded yet. And now, my dear spiritual family, we have come to the end of our journey together. If what I said connected with you in some way, if you feel like it was meant to be that you reached this point, I would love to hear your story. In the comments, tell me, what has this conversation stirred up in you? What spiritual signs have you seen in your life? How have you felt the presence of something divine in your everyday life? Because this isn't just another online group. We are a spiritual family brought together by faith, love, and a real desire to build a deeper link with the sacred. Your words might be just what someone else needs to hear right now. Your story could light a spark of hope for someone who is ready to give up. Also share with us, after listening to this message, what changed in your heart? What choices are you making to strengthen your spiritual life? We want to walk this path of awakening and change together because together we are stronger. And together we can light the way for those who are still lost in the dark.